From Creamer Media in Johannesburg, this is the Real Economy Report. The Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, or CSIR, has many important facilities. The Mechanical Testing Laboratory is one of them. Keith Campbell reports.
The CSIR's Mechanical Testing Lab is a little-known but key national facility offering important services to both researchers and industry. CSIR Materials Science and Manufacturing Executive Director, Dr. Lisbeth Botha, explains its role.
The Mechanical Testing Lab and the facility that we are showcasing today is really very important for the research that we do in materials, because we have to characterize the materials that we develop. We also have to test the materials after the processes have been, after we have designed processes. We want to make sure that the processes also result in the right characteristics of the material. So it's not only for the materials development, but also for process development of the materials that we need to characterize, and through testing it in all kinds of different ways, such as in this mechanical testing lab, where we pull it, we twist it, we torture it, like I say. We can find out whether the processes actually have the desired final characteristics in the materials. But apart from using the mechanical testing facilities to test the results of our research and of our development, we also make this facility available for industry, because industry imports and also they also produce their own materials, and they process the materials, and then before they actually put it into structures such as bridges or railway lines or their own manufacturing equipment, they want to know whether the materials still have the proper characteristics and is strong enough or flexible enough, whatever the characteristic is that they want to test. So we open it. It's a national facility, so so industry can come and use our facilities, and we really invite and would like them to do more of that. And they come and test the materials before they actually use it in construction or, like I say, in other equipment manufacturing.
We are providing mechanical testing services to various local companies on very particular needs around materials properties or even component properties after processing of metals, for instance. And then we have been doing work with some international companies. One of the ones that I can mention is SNECMA, the French aerospace manufacturer. For them, they have actually worked with us to ensure that our procedures comply with their PRO system that they have in-house at SNECMA.
CSIR Research Group Leader, Advanced Casting Technologies and Mechanical Testing Laboratory Manager, Dr. Segrin Govender, explains the types of equipment in the lab.
We currently have 7 servo hydraulic mechanical testing machines or rigs. These machines are capable of doing normal tensile tests or fatigue type loading. We can also configure the machines to do component testing if on a small scale. On another lab side, we have creep testing machines where we have 8 rigs capable of testing up to 1,000 degrees Celsius. And we also have equipment to do hardness testing, to do quick evaluation of the mechanical properties, which is quite an essential tool also in mechanical testing environment.
Other news making headlines this week: the Department of Energy says the small renewables tender will be released within weeks. Eskom calls for urgent guidance on its role in the energy plan, and Gautrain considers aligning operating hours with Gauteng's vibrant nightlife. A request for proposals for small-scale renewable energy projects with capacities of below 5 megawatts would be released within the coming few weeks, South Africa's Department of Energy has confirmed.
We are set to initiate a fresh bidding round for the other technologies, namely your cogeneration from biomass, including sugar and paper, biogas, landfill gas, and small hydro. We will be introducing the small power of less than 5 megawatts capacity bidding process round in the next few weeks.
The head of state-owned power utility Eskom has called for urgent guidance from Energy Minister Dipuo Peters on the implementation of South Africa's integrated resource plan for electricity, including the role that Eskom will play in the execution of the plan, which runs from 2010 to 2030.
We look forward to the guidance from the Minister of Energy as we now deal with the implementation of the full IRP 2010, including the role that Eskom will play in the execution of this plan. For the first time, we have a roadmap for investment in the electricity supply industry up to 2030.
The possibility of running later operating hours on Fridays and Saturdays between the Gautrain endpoints of Park Station in Johannesburg and Hatfield Station in Pretoria has been considered to enable users to enjoy the vibrant nightlife of the two cities, says Gautrain operator Bombela Concession Company executive Errol Braithwaite.
Regarding the nightlife, of course, as you know, the Gautrain at this moment, the services end at 8:30 in the evening. Now, we know there is a lot of desire for the system to run later into the evenings, and we are in discussions with the provincial government to try and see what can be done to accommodate that desire, and we hope to make some announcements in the not too distant future.
That's Creamer Media's Real Economy Report. Join us again next week for more news and insight into South Africa's real economy.